My father started building in the yard, a wall of stone, he carried stone by heart. Stone from the field behind the house each day. After work, before the light gave way, he laid 3 courses, got to maybe 4. Then something took him through the final door. Keep building. Some walls outlive the hands that place them. We left it standing at its 4-course height, too low to keep the wind out in the night, too short to lean against, too thin to sit. But none of us could bring ourselves to quit the project he had left mid-thought, mid-breath. None of us could finish it after his death. Not because we lacked the stone or skill, but because finishing felt like a betrayal still. The wall is pulling me under. I can hear the limestone thunder. He laid each stone with something in his hands. Beyond the mortar, nobody understands. Built for me inside the yard. Wall, stone, course, stop. Wall, stone, course, stop. Wall, stone, course, stop, 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 stop. Wall, stone, wall, stone, wall, stone, wall, stop. Wall, stone, wall, stone, wall, stone. Brother laid a 5th course last July. Did not tell anyone, did not say why. Just came home one evening, handsome and gray. Said he had added something to the day. We walked out in the dark to see it done. One more course of stone beneath the sun. It looked exactly right, it looked exact, like my father had just stepped back. They say the dead release the work they started, but that wall kept asking to be finished. I do not need to know how high he meant it. I only need to keep on laying stone. Laying stone. Oh, trust the mortar. My father started building in the yard, a wall of stone, he carried stone by heart. Stopping at a height nobody planned, leaving us the way to what he had in hand. Oh, my brother laid another course last night, getting 1 course closer to the height. Leave your mark, we are still building. The yard is still cold, the mortar is still his. The wall remembers every stone he placed alone. My great uncle drew a boat for 30 years. Same boat every winter through the tears of cold and lamplight at the kitchen desk. Always the same harbor, always the same mess. Curve of hull, the same mast, the same rope. Coiled on the deck, the same impossible hope. Keep drawing. Some voyages only live on paper. He had never sailed and never left the town. Born inland, died inland, never found. and said it lives by rote. In here since before I had the words, since before I understood the birds. The harbor is pulling me under. I can hear the inland thunder. He drew the sea from somewhere deep inside, a water that he carried till he died. Sail for me across the page. Boats draw, sail, stay. Boats draw, sail, stay. Boats draw, sail, 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 stay. Boats draw, sail, stay. Boats draw, sail, stay, stay. We found 400 drawings in his room, stacked in every corner, every gloom of the wardrobe and the space beneath the bed. All the same boat, all the same. Instead of living in a life that felt like land, he sailed 1,000 times with the same hand. My son has started drawing boats at school. Same harbor, same mast, same impossible rule. They say the dead release the dreams they carry, but that harbor kept on drawing itself. I do not need the water to be real. I only need the boat to keep appearing. Keep appearing. Trust the paper. Trust the paper. My great uncle drew a boat for 30 years. Oh, same boat every winter through the tears. Sailing somewhere none of us could see, crossing a horizon only he believed. Oh, my son drew the same boat yesterday at school, getting every curve right without a rule. Leave your mark. We are still drawing. The desk is still warm. The pencil is still his. The paper remembers every harbor he could not reach. We found a cassette inside a biscuit tin, labeled in a hand we had not seen. My father held it up against the light, said he recognized the writing from a night 40 years before in someone's car, driving somewhere underneath the star. Keep listening, some voices wait decades to be heard. We had no player left inside the house, spent a Sunday quiet as a mouse, driving to 3 different charity shops, looking for a player that still stops and starts the way the old ones used to do. Finally found one dusty black and blue, brought it home and sat around the thing. Not one of us was ready for the spring. The cassette is pulling me under. I can hear the tape head thunder. We pressed play and held our breath as one, waiting for a voice we thought was done. Speak by the tape. Play, voice, wait, tape, play, voice, wait, tape, play, voice, wait, tape, tape, play, play, voice, voice, wait, tape, voice, wait, tape, press here, press no. Play. It was him singing something without words, just a melody that moved like birds through a room we had not heard him fill since before the house had gone so still. He was young on that tape, younger than any memory we had of the man. We sat there till the tape ran out, and then my father pressed rewind and played again. We found a cassette inside a biscuit tin, labeled in a hand we had not seen, holding something none of us had kept, a voice still singing while the household slept. Oh. My father pressed rewind again just now, listening to a man he used to know. Somehow leave your mark. We are still pressing play. The tin is still there. The label is still his. The tape remembers every note he ever sang. Deeply voice wait. Every Friday evening without fail, she would light a candle thin and pale on the windowsill that faced the street, for the ones who never found their feet. Back to us she never said their names, just lit the wick and watched the little flames keep lighting. Some names live only in the fire. We counted 7 candles every week, one for every name she would not speak out loud, but moved her lips beside the glass, watching all the Friday evenings pass. I would stand behind her in the hall, trying to read her lips against the wall. Never caught a single syllable clear, just the shape of something ancient and near. The candle is pulling me under, I can hear the Friday thunder. 7 names she carried to the flame, every week the same, the always same. Burn for me beside the glass. Candle, 7 name burn. Candle, 7 name burn. Candle, candle, 7, 7. Candle, candle, 7, 7 name burn, burn. Candle, 7, 7, 7 name burn. Candle, 7 name burn. Candle, 7 name burn. rhyme of handwriting none of us could place to any face in any family space. We lit the candles any way that week, 7 flames for 7 names to speak. They say the dead stop needing what we liked, but those 7 candles kept on asking. I do not need to know the name she carried, I only need to like them every Friday. Every Friday, just the 7. Every Friday evening without fail, she would light a candle thin and pale, keeping 7 names inside the flame, carrying the ones we never came to know ourselves, but somehow always felt. My daughter lights them now the way she knelt. Leave your mark, we are still lighting. The sill is still cold, the wax is still hers. The candle remembers every name she never said. Candle 7 name burn. Candle 7 name burn. Candle 7 name burn. My grandfather drew a map from memory of a village none of us could see. In any atlas, any book we tried, a place that may have burned or may have died. Before the wars, before the borders changed, before the family name got rearranged. Keep drawing, some places only live in hands. He drew it on a Sunday at the table, every detail careful, every gable of every house marked with a family name. The well, the church, the field, the place he came into the world before the world forgot that village and the people in that spot. He drew the road that led out to the east, the one he walked that's 7 heading west. Oh, the map is pulling me under, I can hear the village thunder. He drew a world that no one else could find, a country living only in his mind. Show me where you came from in the dark. Map, draw, roll, gone. Map, draw, roll, gone. Map, draw, roll, gone. Map, map, draw, draw, roll, roll, gone, 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 gone. Map, draw, roll, map, draw, roll, gone. 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 Village, fine, village, no. Map, draw. I took the map to someone who knew history, a woman who had spent her life in mystery of borders lost and villages erased. She held it long and then she turned and faced me with something I had not expected. Said she knew this road she had detected, the same curve in another document from 1912, before the village went. They say the dead take all their places with them, but my grandfather left the map behind. I do not need the village to still be standing, I only need to keep on following the road, following the road. Trust the map, still drawing. The table is still warm. The pencil lines are still his. The map remembers every name he placed upon it.
Every house we lived in had a stair that creaked at three, the same creak everywhere, as if the wood was keeping something time, a measurement we never learned to rhyme. My father said the houses talk at night to the ones who built them out of spite. Keep listening, old wood remembers every foot. The first time that I heard it, I was 10. Lay still and counted till it creaked again. Exactly 17 minutes between each sound that split the dark unseen. I told my father in the morning light. He smiled and said, that's just the house at night. But his eyes went somewhere else that second, somewhere the creak had always beckoned. The staircase is pulling me under. I can hear the 3 o'clock thunder. 17 minutes between each call. Something in the wood inside the wall. Creak for me inside the dark. Stair, creak, 3, wait, stair, creak, 3, wait, stair, stair, creak, creak, 3, 3, wait, wait. Stair, stair, creak, creak, 3, 3, wait, wait. Stair, 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 creak, stair, creak. Stair, 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 creak, 3, wait. Count, hold, count, long, stair, creak. My son moved into the old room last spring. Started telling me about a thing he heard at night. He said the stair would speak at 17 past 3 times every week. I stood there in the kitchen with my tea, feeling something pass directly through me. The same stair, the same minute, the same call. Crossing 30 years without a fall. They say old houses settle and forget, but that staircase kept it 17 past 3. I do not need to know who walks it in the dark. I only need to lie still and count. Lie still and count. Trust the 17. Every house we lived in had a stair. That creaked at 3, the same creak everywhere. Keeping something time we never learned. The measurement the wood itself had earned. My son is counting now at 17 past 3. Hearing what the staircase says to me. Leave your mark, we are still counting. The stair is still speaking, the minute is still right. The wood remembers every foot that woke it up at 3. to journal his whole life. Every night before he kissed his wife, a single page of something never shared, a private conversation that he dared to have with no one living, only with the blank white page and whatever myth. Keep writing, some words are not for reading. When he died, we found him in a chest, 40 years of journals unexpressed to anyone who might have understood. We sat around them longer than we should, deciding whether reading was a right that death conferred or stole. That particular night, my aunt picked up the last one, held it closed, said some doors stay shut, and then she rose. The journal is pulling me under, I can hear the ink thunder. 40 years of nights he wrote alone. Every page a room will never own. Right for me inside the dark. Ink page, night, keep. Ink page, night, keep. Ink page, page, night, 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 keep. Ink page, night, 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 keep. Ink page, night, keep. Ink page, night, keep. Ink page, night, keep. Inside the chest unread, every journal, every night he said whatever it was he needed to release into the page to find his nightly peace. My cousin has started keeping one himself, takes it down each evening from the shelf, says he does not know exactly why, just feels the need to speak to something dry. The dead release the words they kept, but those journals held his 40 years of nights. I do not need to read a single line, I only need to know he wrote there. Know he wrote there. Trust the closed page. His whole life, every night before he kissed his wife, filling pages no one else could see, writing to a silence that set him free. My cousin writes each evening now instead, continuing a conversation with the dead. Leave your mark, we are still writing, the chest is still closed, the ink is still his. The journal remembers every night he needed it. My grandmother ran a shop for 43 years of mornings, opening carefully. The bell above the door would ring and she would look up from whatever she could see. Behind the counter and she always smiled, the same smile for a stranger or a child. Keep ringing, some bells remember every entrance. The shop closed on a Tuesday in the fall. She locked the door and left the bell and all.
shelves exactly placed, as if she planned to open in the space of a few days. But the few days never came. The bell stayed hanging silent in its frame. A neighbor said they heard it ring one night, 3 weeks after she had lost her fight. Oh, the bell is pulling me under. Can hear the doorway thunder. She looked up every time it rang and smiled at every stranger, every passing child. Ring for me above the door. Bell ring, door, smile. Bell ring, door, smile. Bell, 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 ring, door, smile. Smile. Bell ring, ring, door, door, smile. Smile. Bell, bell, ring, door, door, smile. Smile. Bell ring, door, smile. Enter, look, enter, known bell ring. Brrr. We saw the shop eventually one spring, but kept the bell, the small brass hanging thing. Took it home and hung it at our door, where it rang again like it had before, but differently, a half tone lower now, as if the move had changed it somehow. My mother says it sounds like her sometimes, in the early morning quiet between chimes.
They say the dead release the sounds they make,
But that bell kept ringing on its own one night.
I do not need the shop to still be open.
I only need the bell above my door. Above my door. Trust the ring. My grandmother ran a shop for 43 years of mornings opening carefully, looking up and smiling at the sound of every soul who came to her to be found. Oh, my mother hung the bell above our door last spring, listening for the smile inside the ring. Leave your mark, we are still ringing. The bell is still brass, the sound is still hers. The bell remembers every face she smiled at coming in. My grandmother ran a shop for 43 years of mornings opening carefully. The bell above the door would ring and she would look up from whatever she could see behind the counter, and she always smiled, the same smile for a stranger or a child. Keep ringing. Some bells remember every entrance. The shop closed on a Tuesday in the fall. She locked the door and left the bell and all. The stock inside the shelves exactly placed, as if she planned to open in the space of a few days. But the few days never came. The bell stayed hanging silent in its frame. A neighbor said they heard it ring one night, 3 weeks after she had lost her fight. Oh, the bell is pulling me under. I can hear the doorway thunder. She looked up every time it rang and smiled at every stranger, every passing child. as if the mood changes somehow. My mother says it sounds like her sometimes, in the early morning quiet between chimes. They say the dead release the sounds they made, but that bell kept ringing on its own one night. I do not need the shop to still be open. I only need the bell above my door. Trust the ring. My grandmother ran a shop for 43 years of mornings, opening carefully, looking up and smiling at the sound of every soul who came to her to be found. My mother hung the bell above our door last spring, listening for the smile inside the ring. Leave your mark. We are still ringing. The bell is still brass. The sound is still hers. The bell remembers every face. She smiled at coming in. There was an accordion up in the attic, wrapped in cloth and something systematic about the way it had been put to rest. Belts around the bellows like a chest, bound for somewhere nobody ever went. We found it on a Saturday, half spent. Keep breathing. Some instruments refuse to sleep. Nobody in the family claimed to play. Nobody remembered who had left it that way. Wrapped and strapped and facing towards the eve, as if it had been placed there to believe in something coming back to take it down. We asked the oldest uncle in the town. He went quiet in a way that filled the room, then said, my father played it, I assume. The accordion is pulling me under. I can hear the bellows thunder. A great-grandfather none of us had met left his breath inside the instrument. Play for me inside the attic dark. Bellows, breath, strap, wait, bellows, breath, strap, wait, bellows, 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 strap, drop, wait, bellows, 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 strap, drop, wait, bellows, bellows, strap, bellows, 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 strap. Press, open, press, no. Bellows, breath. Bellows, breath. My daughter took it down and undid every strap, laid it on the kitchen table in a lap, pressed a single button, pulled the bellows wide. A note came out from somewhere deep inside. Not a perfect note, a note that had been held too long in cloth and cold, and something failed by time, but still a note, still recognizably. The breath of someone none of us could see. They say the dead release the air they put in things, but that accordion held a breath for 60 years. I do not need to know the songs he played. I only need my daughter pulling pulling at those bellows. Pulling at those bellows. Trust the breath inside.
It was an accordion
Up in the attic, wrapped in cloth and something systematic, holding all the music of a man who played before the family began. Oh, my daughter pulled the bellows open wide, and out came 60 years from deep inside. Leave your mark.
We are still breathing.
The attic is still cold.
The straps are still hid.
The bellows remember every breath he ever pushed. Bellows, 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 strap waist. Bellows, 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 bellows. There was an accordion up in the attic, wrapped in cloth and something systematic about the way it had been put to rest. Belts around the bellows like a chest, bound for somewhere nobody ever went. We found it on a Saturday, half spent. Keep breathing. Some instruments refuse to sleep. Nobody in the family claimed to play. Nobody remembered who had left it that way. Wrapped and strapped and facing towards the eve, as if it had been placed there to believe in something coming back to take it down. We asked the oldest uncle in the town. He went quiet in a way that filled the room, then said, "My father played it, I assume."
The accordion is pulling me under.
I can hear the bellows thunder. A great-grandfather none of us had met left his breath inside the instrument. Play for me inside the attic dark.
Bellows, breath, strap, wait. Bellows, breath, strap, wait. Bellows, 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 wait, wait. Bellows, 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 bellows.
Press, open, press, no.
Bellows, breath.
My daughter took it down and undid every strap, laid it on the kitchen table in her lap, pressed a single button, pulled the bellows wide. A note came out from somewhere deep inside. Not a perfect note, a note that had been held too long in cloth and cold, and something fell by time, but still a note, still recognizably the breath of someone none of us could see.
They say the dead release the air they put in things,
But that accordion held a breath for 60 years.
I do not need to know the songs he played.
I only need my daughter pulling at those bellows, pulling at those bellows. Trust the breath inside. There was an accordion up in the attic, wrapped in cloth and something systematic,
Mm. Mm. Every dog we ever had was named after someone gone before we came into the world. My grandmother explained that names like that keep something from being drained out of the family, out of the line. A name called daily keeps the dead in time. Keep calling. A name repeated is a prayer. The dog we had when I was 9 was called by a name that made the oldest uncle stop mid-sentence every time we called it in from the yard at evening, wearing thin. His patience with himself, he would go pale, then recover and continue with his tale. I asked him once, he looked into his cup, said that was my brother before he gave up.
The name is pulling me under.
I can hear the brother thunder. He gave the dog his brother's name to keep.
Something moving that refused to sleep.
Call for me across the yard. Name call yard, come.
Name call yard, come. Name call yard, come. Name call yard, come.
Name call yard, come.
Name call yard, come.
Speak, lie, speak, no.
Name call.
We have a dog now named for my own father. My children call it in without a bother. In the evening from the garden, every night the name goes out into the fading light. And something in me stops each time they call. Something older than the dog or hall or house or family. Something in the sound of his name still moving through the ground.
They say the dead release their names in time.
But we kept calling his across the yard.
I do not need him answering at the door.
I only need his name still in the air.
Still in the air.
Oh, trust the calling. Trust the calling. Oh, every dog we ever had was named after someone gone before we came, keeping all the dead inside the day through a name. A dog would always obey. My children call my father in at dusk. His name still carrying its particular must. Leave your mark, we are still calling. The yard is still dark, the name is still his. The evening remembers every voice that called it out. grandfather built a chair the year I was born, from timber he had kept since before the warm edge of his own father's workbench cracked. He kept the wood for 30 years intact, waiting for the right occasion, the right pair of hands, the right amount of light. Keep building. Some wood waits decades for its purpose. He built it in the winter of my birth. Said every child that comes deserves the worth of something made by hand before they know what hands are for and what they can bestow. He joined each piece without a single nail, just wood on wood and patience without fail. The chair fit perfectly beside the fire, the height exactly what a child would require. The chair is pulling me under, I can hear the timber thunder. He held the wood for 30 years for me, before I was a thought or possibility. Built for me beside the fire. Chair, wood, build, wait, 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 chair, wood, build, chair, join ho, join no. Chair, wood, chair, wood, chair, wood, join no, join no, chair, wood, chair, wood. I sat in it until I grew too tall. Then it passed to cousins down the hall, to every child who came into the line, each one fitting it at exactly 9. The age when children fit that particular seat, before the legs get long, before the feet can reach the floor, and suddenly you're past the age the chair was built for first and last. They say the dead release the things they made, but that chair kept fitting every child we had.
I do not need to understand the measurement.
I only need to
Keep it by the fire.
by the fire. Trust the joiner. Oh,
My grandfather built a chair the year I was born,
oh,
from timber kept since before the war.
edge of everything he ever knew, building something for a child he never knew. Would sit in it the way I sat at night. My daughter fits it now, and she fits fine. Leave your mark. We are still sitting. The fire is still warm. The joint is still his. The chair remembers every child who grew out of it. There is a road outside the town that has no name on any map, no sign that was ever planted at its start or end. Just a track that disappears around a bend. My great-grandmother walked it every week, to somewhere none of us could ever seek. Keep walking. Some roads exist before the map. We found a name in records from the church, beside a village after years of search. The distance between her home and where she went was exactly the length of that road she spent her Tuesdays on for 40 years of life, before she became somebody's wife and stopped walking it for reasons no one kept in any record while the village slept. The road is pulling me under, I can hear the unmapped thunder. She walked it before they gave the roads their names, before the town expanded into frames. Walk for me around the bend, rope bend, name walk, rope bend, name walk, rope bend, name walk, name rope bend, walk, 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 rope bend, name walk, rope bend, name walk, rope bend, name walk, name rope bend, walk, walk, walk. Rope bend, road bend, name walk. Track, no road bend. I walked it on a morning in November, trying to feel whatever I could remember of a woman 3 generations back who pressed her particular weight into that track. The mud was soft and held a boot print well. I stood inside it longer than I'd tell, feeling something pass up through the sole of my boot and into something whole. They say the dead release the roads they walked, but that track kept a Tuesday in the mud. I do not need to know where she was going, I only need to walk it every week, every week. Trust the bend, there is a road outside the town that has no name on any map, no sign that was holding every Tuesday she walked through, every step she pressed into the dew. I walked it in November, felt her there, in the mud beneath my boots, in the cold air. Leave your mark, we are still walking. The bend is still there, the mud is still soft. The road remembers every Tuesday foot that found it. There was a spoon inside the kitchen drawer, worn so thin you could see light before. You even held it to the window glass. 3 generations of the morning mass, of porridge and of soup and something sweet, had taken half the silver from the beat. Keep stirring. Some spoons outlive their own reflection. My mother washed it separately by hand, would not put it with the others, and never let the children use it at the table. Said it was too old, too worn, too fragile, but we all knew that was not the truth. The spoon had worn that thin since her own youth. Her mother used it and her mother's mother stirred the same
remembers every morning, hand that held